1 Samuel 15:22. And Samuel said, Have the Lord as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of the Lord? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams. Instructions in this world in which we live today only has value when it is followed. A recipe can be perfect, a map can be accurate, and a prescription can be exactly right. But if the instructions are ignored, the result is still failure. Information without application is less likely to produce a good outcome. The same is true spiritually. Hearing God's voice is important, but hearing alone is not enough. A true available heart responds with obedience. Obedience is not always convenient, comfortable, or easy, but it is, however, always necessary. The blessing is not only in what God said, but in doing what God said. Wanting God's promises while resisting His instructions is not beneficial. But every step of obedience opens the door for God to move in ways human effort never could. King Saul heard God clearly, yet he chose partial obedience. He adjusted God's command to fit his preference and called it obedience. But heaven called it rebellion. Through Samuel, God made it plain. Obedience is better than sacrifice. God is not impressed with one's religious activity when their heart refuses instruction. God doesn't need people who simply agree with His word. He is looking for people who will act on it. Delayed obedience is still disobedience, and partial obedience is not obedience at all. It isn't until we stop negotiating with God's will, stop making excuses, and fully obey what He has commanded, have we obtained true availability to God's will.